Yo, what's going on, everybody? TK Gaming. I'm back here with a brand new rebuilding video, and today we're going to be rebuilding the Atlanta Hawks. And looking at this team, they're obviously a playoff team, but they're not title contenders quite yet. But we will see what we can do with them. Obviously led by Paul Millsap and Al Horford, and then Jeff Teague. This team was one of the best teams, not this year, but last year they were. Great team, shocked everyone. But they do have Kyle Korver, great shooter, Kent Bazemore. They got a lot of great players on this team, but right away, I'm going to see who I get for Al Horford. If we can get someone like a good scorer like Gordon Hayward, let's see if they'll do a deal. Al Horford and Tim Hardaway Jr. for Gordon Hayward. I'm actually going to do this deal right here. So Gordon Hayward for Al Horford, and that is a good team for us. Good trade for us, I feel like, and that fills our small forward position. And Dennis Schroeder, Kyle Korver, Gordon Hayward, Paul Millsap, and Tiago Splitter. That's a very good deal. Very good starting lineup as well. And next, we're going to go see if we can find ourselves a power forward for cheap contract. Let's see if we can get Al Jefferson on the team. They want Paul Millsap. I'm not looking to trade him. What about Rudy Gobert? It's 80 overall. They want Jeff Teague, 2016 pick, and they're also giving us Rodney Hood. That's actually not a bad trade. I'm actually going to do this trade because I feel like we're going to make the playoffs. Our pick's not going to be lottery. And we have Dennis Schroeder, who's probably going to be a starter. So now looking at the starting lineup, we got Schroeder, Hood, Hayward, Millsap, and Gobert. And then coming off the bench, we got Kyle Korver, Kent Bazemore, and Stephalosha as well. So we're going to run with this squad for one season, see how we do. And actually, I might make a trade. Let's see if we can get, what's his name? CJ McCollum. I'm really a fan of him. He usually does good, wins most improved players. So let's see if we can get a trade. They want Paul Millsap, and I'm not going to do that deal. Can we get Klay Thompson? No. Yeah, so that's going to be it for this season. We're going to run with this lineup, which is not that bad. I'm hoping that we make the playoffs. And if we make a trade before the trade deadline, I'll make sure to tell you guys. But if we don't, I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Okay, guys, coming to the end of the season, Kevin Durant wins MVP, Karl-Anthony Towns wins Rookie of the Year, Nikola Pekovic wins Sixth Man of the Year, DeAndre Jordan wins Defensive Player of the Year, CJ McCollum wins Most Improved Player, and Tyronn Lue wins Coach of the Year. So going straight to the standings right here, we finished second best in the Eastern Conference with a 54-28 record. And going to the players, that's Paul Millsap, 22-11, great year for him. Gordon Hayward, 20 points, Kyle Korver, 13, and Kent Bazemore averaged 11, while Rodney Hood also averaged 11, and Dennis Schroeder averaged 7 and 7, and Rudy Gobert also had a great season as well. And in our first matchup in the playoffs, we're going up against the Indiana Pacers, so we're always going to have our hands full with Paul George, but we take game 1, we take game 2, we take game 3, and we sweep them. And next, we're going up against the Charlotte Hornets, the 6th seed. We take game 1. We take game 2. They take game 3. They take game 4. Let's look at the box score right here. We only lost by 1 point. They have Brook Lopez on their team. And it looks like they traded him for Al Horford. Gordon Hayward, 23 points. Paul Millsap had a good game rebounding but not scoring. So, simulating the next game, we win. Simulating the next game, and we move on to face the Cleveland Cavaliers. And simulating the first game, they take it, and they take it by a large margin with LeBron James got a triple-double that game. And simulating game 2, it's going to be hard to beat this team. Simulating the next game, we take a game in the series, tied up 2-2. They take it, and they only won by 7 points. So we're going to simulate this game with Simcast, and hopefully we can come out with a victory. And sloppy first quarter, sloppy second quarter, and it looks like we're not going to go on and force a game 7. So it was a good season overall, as OKC is going to win the NBA championship, and Finals MVP is Russell Westbrook. And Kobe, Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce, and Ray Allen all retiring and all elected into the Hall of Fame. So we're not going to have a lottery draft pick. And so we're going to go straight to our free agents. Like I said, it was a great season overall. I really didn't expect this to go 54-28. And anyways, I like the way Paul Millsap played, and Kent Bazemore is going to go into free agency, and let's see what he averaged last year. I'm not going to bring back any of those guys, so let's go to free agency, and we have $24 million to play with in free agency, and LeBron is here, but we're not going to be able to offer him a contract, so we're going to offer Dirk Nowitzki a contract, and we would definitely want him on our team. Because I feel like if we bring in one more scoring player, what did he average last year? If we bring in one more scoring player, he averaged 22. One of his best years in a while. I feel like if we bring in another scorer, I feel like we can definitely be in the NBA Finals. We're going to also negotiate a contract with Paul Gasol, and I feel like why not? Actually, I'm not going to waste my money on Rajon Rondo just because I'm not trying to go with Rajon Rondo. I'm going to keep Dennis Schroeder. Why not offer Eric Gordon a contract, Evan Turner, and why not Kent Bazemore? So that's who we get Dirk. We cannot get Powell, so we're just gonna get Dirk Nowitzki. That's all I really wanted, was to get another scorer. So I feel like even Dirk coming off the bench is still a good move for us, or Rudy Gobert coming off the bench. But anyways, we need another scorer to really contend against the Cleveland Cavaliers, and I feel like right now we're in a good situation to be in the NBA Finals. So going to the roster right here, Paul Millsap 87, Gordon Hayward, Dirk Nowitzki, Rudy Gobert, Dennis Schroeder all wind up that, and then going to the coaching right here, Dennis Schroeder, Rodney Hood, Gordon Hayward, Paul Millsap, and Rudy Gobert. And I guess Dirk Nowitzki is going to come off the bench. So first scoring option, we're going to go with Paul Millsap. Second, Gordon Hayward. And then third, Dirk Nowitzki. So I'm going to simulate to the end of the season. If we make a trade, I'll make sure to tell you. But I'll more than likely see you guys at the end of the season. Okay, guys, coming to the end of the season, Russell Westbrook wins MVP, Chris Dunn wins Rookie of the Year, Dirk Nowitzki wins 6th Man of the Year, averaging 18 and 6 and 1 assist, Rudy Gobert wins Defensive Player of the Year, Jordan Mickey wins Most Improved Player, and Billy Donovan wins Coach of the Year. So going straight to the standings right here with the first seed in the Eastern Conference, tied with the Cleveland Cavaliers. And going to player stats, Paul Millsap averaged 19 and 9, Gordon Hayward 18 and 4 assists, Dirk averaged 18 and 6 and 1 assist, and Rodney Hood averaged 11 points per game, and Kent Bazemore averaged 11, Dennis Schroeder 8, Kyle Korver 8, and Ingles also averaged 7 points per game. So in our first round, we're going up against the 8th-seeded Toronto Raptors, and I'm guessing they still got DeMar DeRozan and Kyle Lowry still on the team. And we take game 3, they take game 4, they take game 5, and we move on. That was close. I thought they were going to force a game 7, but we're going up against the Detroit Pistons. And when to simulate the first game, we take it. I'm guessing they have Andre Drummond. Yes, 28-20 in their first game. So basically, we're only going up against Andre Drummond. They take game 2, we take game 3, we take game 4, and we take game 5. And we're going back to the conference finals. We're going back up against the Cleveland Cavaliers, who had the same record as us. So they got Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving and Paul Millsap. They don't have LeBron. So this should be much easier. We take game 2, we take game 3, and we sweep them to go on to the NBA Finals, where we face the OKC Thunder. So someone in game 1, they take it. They got Kevin Durant. I'm guessing Westbrook is injured. So someone in game 2, and he was the MVP. They take game 2 by 9 points, and Enes Kanter steps up big. We have to take these next 2 games. They take game 3, and they sweep us in the NBA Finals. I'm not sure how that happens, because Kevin Durant wins Finals MVP because they did not have Russell Westbrook. So we're gonna go to my free agents. Like I said, I thought Dirk Nowitzki was gonna be the reason I was gonna sign him, because he was gonna lead us to the NBA Finals, and that's what happened. But now we need one more player to bring us back to the NBA Finals. We're gonna offer everyone a contract. Ingles, what did he average last year? I think he averaged 7. Yep. Bring him back. Basically, our whole team is in free agency. Thiago Splitter, might as well. Steph Losha. Muscala, what do you average? No, we're not going to bring him back. But hopefully we can get all these player back. We're going to offer each and every one of them a contract. And so basically, we got our same team back for next year. And so we should make another title run and hopefully win it this year. And like I said, we got a lot of scorers on this team, like Paul Millsap, Dirk, Gordon Hayward, and Rudy Gobert as well. I'm going to keep the lineup the same. Dirk coming off the bench because obviously he had a great season, still coming off the bench. So no new changes. So we're going to go coaching, and it should be the same lineup again after re-signing every player. And we're going to simulate the rest of the season. If we make a trade, I'll see you guys at the trade deadline, or if we don't, I'll most likely see you guys at the end of the season. Okay, guys, coming to the end of the season, Russell Westbrook wins MVP, Herb Cartwich wins Rookie of the Year, Jamal Murray wins Sixth Man of the Year, Dwight Howard wins Defensive Player of the Year, Trey Burke wins Most Improved, and Billy Donovan wins Coach of the Year. I think he's won every time in each of our seasons, and we finished third, 47-35 record, right behind the Cleveland Cavaliers. And going to the player stats, Dirk averaged 18 and 6, Gordon Hayward 18, and Paul Millsap kind of stepped back this year, averaged 15 and 10, and Kent Bazemore averaged 14, and Rodney Hood averaged 12. So third seed, we're going up against the Washington Wizards. We're going to simulate the game one. They take it. Let's see who they have. They have Marvin Williams, it looks like, Bradley Beal, John Wall, and pretty much the same team, but they have added a few decent players. We take game 2, we take game 3, they take game 4, we take game 5, and we move on. We're going to be facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. That was probably the worst thing that could have happened. Wish the Toronto Raptors would have won, but looking at their roster, I think they still don't have LeBron, but they still have Kyrie. Where are they? They have Kevin Love, Tristan Thompson, Pau Gasol, who's been down lately, and Kyrie Irving is out for the season. So basically, we're just going up against Kevin Love, Pau Gasol, who averaged 12. Actually, Kevin Love averaged 20 and 13, which is huge. Tristan Thompson. So they got really no scoring rather than Kevin Love. So we're going to simulate game 1 right here. Simulate game 1. We take it. Game 2, they take it. Game 3, we take it. Game 4, we take it. And Game 5, we move on to the conference finals yet again. Going up against the Indiana Pacers, let's see who they have on their team. Obviously a very talented team with Paul George, CJ McCollum, Miles Turner, Monte Ellis. They have a lot of scoring on this team. 21, 11, 11, 14, and 5. So we're going up against Paul George and his Indiana Pacers. In Game 1, we take it. Game 2, they take it. Game 3, we take it. Game 4, they take it. Game 5, we're down. And box score, we lost by 7 points. Paul George, 23. Gordon Hayward, 30. So we're going to simulate it right here. And we forced a Game 7. We blew them out. Dirk Nowitzki had a great game, 25 and 8. We're going to simulate, and we move on to the NBA Finals where we face the OKC Thunder yet again. Let's look at that roster one more time. Like I said, this is our last season. If we don't win, Russell Westbrook, Kevin Durant, Steve Adams, obviously 21, 8, and 10, almost a triple-double, 32 points a year. Tough matchup. We got swept last time. Someone in Game 1, they take it. I'm guessing they blew us out. Actually, owned by 5 points. Dirk, again, stepped up big. Actually, I'm going to go someone in Game 2. I'm going to simulate with Simcast. I'm going to put our best. He had 11 points, 7 rebounds, and 10 assists. Someone in Game 3. We take it. Let's go. Win by 2 points. Gordon Hayward 24, Paul Millsap 16, and Dirk 15. So someone in the next game right here, they take it. Let's see what it was looking like. They did kind of blow us out. Paul Millsap 16, Ronnie Hood 14. Let's why not somebody with Simcast right here. Hopefully it is not looking too good for us right now. Actually, close game. Down by 10 in the fourth quarter, and it looks like OKC is going to beat us out again. Let's see who went off. Cameron Payne, 27. That, oh my. So, OKC wins the NBA Finals yet again. They're just a wicked hard team to stop. And if you guys do want to see more NBA 2K16 rebuilding videos, make sure that you slap that like button, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys next time.